Then the way you read out that I wasn't sensational move to Croatia. And I think it's a sign like surplus requirements at Boa Vista, and then that Croatian first, I've never heard of it, so I don't know. The Croatian league isn't particularly among the top elections of leagues in.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, so
for a player who's 25, I think his career should be going higher.
It's going in the wrong direction, like exactly.
From Porto, it has just been going
the
down.
very fact that they even added with that option to sell.
So I'm looking through his CV. From Porto, he went alone to Nantes, to Rizespor in Turkey, Leganes, Boa Vista, Alanyaspor, and now Split. For a player who's 25, it's either you're not good enough or there's something else.
There's something that we're not seeing. So hey,
but he's still in the national team. He's still in the national. I agree. Still in the national team.
Enough.
No, let's call it spade, and not a horticultural implement. Commonwealth Games, bronze. Disappointed that we got knocked out.
Table tennis.
In table tennis semi-finals 3-0. We could still win the bronze. Not automatic. We have to play England, I think, for the bronze medal. So I wish, for Haruna's sake, I wish that we could have gone further. And it's Commonwealth. I don't know. I expected us to go all the way, to be honest. At least get it over. But it happens. It's competition. And I know our people are doing their best. So we can't sit here and complain too much. It's nice to know that weightlifting, where we're expecting medals, and athletics, we're expecting medals today, or started today. And I hope we can, if possible, hopefully break our record. 11 gold. Yes. And the sky's the limit, so let's go there. Let's go there. The LIV thingy, we've had this argument about the morality of it, about the spirit of the game and everything, but I don't know, there has to be something immoral when you offer Tiger Woods $700 to $800 million. I mean, that means your money is, there's just something that
you have the money.
I know you have the money.
I
know, but it just has. But there's something wrong about that.
So that means there's something wrong about United offering Barcelona to pay what they are owing Frankie de Jong.
Can I finish? If you let me finish, then you can come at me. I will finish. Thank you. And this is my opinion. Yeah.
Nobody said it's not your opinion.
No, and I'm saying, and I'm reiterating. I repeat it.
You don't
because it's my opinion, so I can repeat it as many times as I like. And you're being disagreeable. No,
that is not. That doesn't make sense.
Our listeners,
you can't disagree to be disagreeable. Not disagreeable. It doesn't make sense.
And dirty. You are dressed very nicely, but you're disagreeable and dirty. So yeah, there's something obscene about that. $700 to $800 million.
Well, you have the money. You put price.
But it shows the kind of guy that Tiger looks like. So, I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong.
The story when you read the story, they said Tiger is like a needle.
Yes, I know that he moved the needle.
Yeah, so that's the point. Tiger, they knew that if he wanted to get every other golfer looking at. Get the biggest. Once you get the biggest in the fish.
Why is United offering to pay Barcelona's debt to De Jong?
Sorry, I'm not finished.
Why is Barcelona waiting to pay or willing to pay
Joseph
Barcelona's debt?
We are going to be here for a long time.
Not their debt.
I will finish.
United is also there's something fishy about their money.
I'm going to sit and talk to you like a child.
Their money.
Finish
you cannot. You are just going around in circles.
No, I'm not going around in circles. I'm leading up to something.
People have money. You are blaming them for having money.
No, I'm not abusing anybody. I'm just saying.
How can having money not be a problem?
I'm just saying. So I'm moving on to. But at the end of the day, it depends on what you want. It's a choice every man has to make with himself. And I'll take Henrik Stenson as an example. Henrik Stenson stood down as the Ryder Cup captain, but 1 year old Henrik Stenson. But in fairness to him, in Bedminster and Donald Trump's golf club, he won the tournament, winning. He signed on for $50 million to the Live tour, and then he won $4 million by winning the Bedminster tournament with an extra $750,000. If I use football terminology, add-ons. For some bonuses here and there. So that's $4.75 million plus the 50 that's already got as a sign-off fee. So I guess money can buy you anything. But I'm just saying that the amount of money that that the Saudis are throwing at and I'm not condemning them. That's why I say you shouldn't jump the gun here. I'm just saying that the amounts involved are obscene and mind-boggling.
The first statement you made was there must something fishy. It's filthy. It's whatever.
That's not what I said. I said the amounts is
I'll quickly go and cut it out and replay it. What you said first, your first line. What's my first line? I said
filthy. I never said so. Go and replay it. I never said anything about filth. Cut it out and play it. I never. And then you apologize on air if I didn't say it, because I did not say so. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying these are obscene amounts of money. Now I'm using the word obscene. It makes you 700 to 800. That's almost $1 billion. And yes, Tiger Woods is a needle mover, and may we all be needle movers in our own sphere of endeavor. But I just think this is too much money. As I said, even Stenson, for him to, do you know what it is? It's a golfer's pride. It's a lifelong ambition to be the Ryder Cup captain, for you to captain Europe against America. But you step down, and basically stepped down for $50 million. And then it's a choice.
Yes, it is.
It's a choice. I'm just saying. You get my point.
And the world has changed. So back in the day, being a Ryder Cup captain meant a lot because he has his prestige.
The world has not changed. Back in the day, it still means a lot now.
It means a lot now as well when you have money in the bank. Because what makes you stand out is the money you have in the bank. As a golfer, what's the point of playing golf for so many years if at the end of the day,
it's just about the money?
Life is about the money.
So are you now saying that a man is measured by the money?
No, but when you are playing sports, your main goal is not because of passion.
So you're saying that Eric Stenson is poor?
So some of these guys,
so after these 20 years on the golf circuit under his belt, he's not a poor man.
No, but it means he's not satisfied with the money he has.
So people are never satisfied with whatever they have.
So okay, Steven Gerrard had an opportunity to leave. He had offers to leave Liverpool. Of course, monies were thrown at him. He didn't leave. It was his choice. What's his name at AC Milan? Maldini stayed there for his entire
lifetime. Yes,
he had opportunity to go elsewhere. He didn't go. Real Madrid wanted him. He never left. The same thing with Filippo Inzaghi. So there are players who will always. There are people who will always stay faithful. And what Tiger Woods has done is stayed faithful to the golf, to whatever golf tour, PGA tour. And that's why he's not gone.
Meanwhile,
these Saudi guys,
coming and he
moved.
Yes.
Oscar. Everybody said Oscar is too young. Why are you going to China?
It doesn't also mean he was poor.
Oscar said something clearly. He said, "Forget the passion and whatever. All of them are in this. They move to Europe to make money. And if he sees an opportunity to make so much more extra, that's his own choice. So these guys have the money to spend. It's now left to the players. If I want to go with you or I don't want to go with you. And Tiger Woods made his own choice. But my own is these guys have money and they can spend. They are the Real Madrid, former Barcelona, modern day PSG and Man City of golf.
Roman
Chelsea. Yeah. That's what they are doing. They have the money. Abramovich was signing players for ridiculous amounts, giving ridiculous contracts. He was using his personal money. The story was that once you enter his yacht, you can't say no.
But there's a slight difference. You see, it's all about narrative. Now, the thing is, basically, the LIV Tour and the PGA, they play golf, but they play a different variation of golf. Are you aware?
Okay.
In the LIV tournament, there's no cuts. Mm-hmm. Basically, everybody that is enrolled to play on the LIV tournament, once you enter a tournament, you're going to get paid, regardless. You understand? Yes. So that's in essentially, it's a difference. Do you understand?
It's money is a difference. What you're saying is money is a difference.
Not that money is a difference.
Money is different.
No, it's not a different sport, but it's a different variation.
But you're still saying
I'm saying two different. Okay. Listen to what I'm saying, Femi. It's like Tevez or whoever or Ronaldo now that wants to leave United going to join a club that plays football for 70 minutes and not 90. It's there's a different. The rules of LIV golf, please, everybody has access to Google, are different from the PGA Tour. They're different.
Mm-hmm. It's just like basketball in Europe and NBA.
There are different rules.
There are different rules. What the NBA rules are not the same thing they use at the basketball World Cup.
FIBA and NBA different rules.
So that's what I'm saying. When you go to the basketball World Cup or the Olympics, the rules are different from the NBA.
Yes.
But NBA is the most popular basketball league in the world.
They even said they're the world champions.
They're the world champions. When you win the NBA,
you only played in US.
In US,
they're calling yourself the world champions. Anyway. They don't play anywhere else.
And as I said,
sorry again. Even American football, the rules in Europe are slightly tweaked. very, very slightly tweaked, than what you have in the.
I think the rules, but the fact that
no, it's not a game. As I said, Femi, it's a matter of opinions, and what I said, and really, and what I said, we are all entitled to our different opinions. Really, you understand? You guys don't see anything wrong with it. I'm not saying I won't want to be a hypocrite. If somebody offered me that kind of money, hey, what would I do? I mean, Tiger has money, but I'm not sure he has $700 or $800 million in the bank. I'm not sure.
Sir?
Is Tiger
rich? Yes.
Tiger rich? Well, whatever. But I mean, he wouldn't mind doubling it. That would. Do you understand?
That's his choice.
But his choice. It's not a choice not to join.
Nobody's blaming him for it.
Nobody's.
We're respecting his decision.
For some people, money is not everything.
Exactly.
For the top,
so that one we all agree. But that there's something wrong with Saudi money.
For everything.
Yeah, of course, money is not everything. We know that. But to think there's something wrong with the Saudi money because the morality. I
think it's obscene.
No.
They have money. I did use the word immoral.
When Chelsea was packing money then for athletes,
it was obscene. It was crazy.
To be honest, in fairness, it was
a whole Ashley Cole that was in love with Arsenal. Met with he didn't even think twice.
Ashley Cole, because he told us to pay 5,000 naira.
He did not. It wasn't 5,000 pounds. It wasn't.
It was 5,000 pounds.
The money Chelsea showed you.
No, it was 5,000 pounds.
John Obi Mikel. I already held my shirt when they met with. You don't see Abramovich and come back. It's not possible.
The Super League, there's nothing illegal with the Super League. That's the football Super League.
That's immoral.
There's nothing illegal.
The football Super League and Live Golf are similar in conception. They are similar because
one is a team sport, one is an individual sport.
They are reducing competition.
No,
they're reducing competition.
It says you can run concurrently with the Champions.
They are not disturbing your whatever. Do your thing with your
team. Anyway. Talking about since we spoke about Abramovich and everything, Chelsea's pursuit of Cucurella, I think it's people have seen terms like hijacked the
hijack FC. That's what's trending on Twitter.
But it's not, because Cucurella is a fantastic player to me. Do you understand? You want him, you sold him. Then Brighton say they want 50. You are saying 30 or 33 or nothing. You have to shift the needle.
No, they are first. They shifted to 33.
I think
to 33. They won't get to
when somebody's asking
City
for 50,
will not pay for 40.
Then they will not. Then they should leave it. So Chelsea,
they are not. City is not fighting anybody. They've told you what they are paying and they've moved on.
They move on, but
they are not fighting you for anybody.
And I think Chelsea should go ahead. And the only problem with and even Chelsea fans,
is that what Chelsea need?
To be honest, another left back, I don't really know. And
a left back that is he going to displace the first left back? You all have other areas that you need a proven player. Why go for an area where you can just get...
To be honest, the club that needs Ronaldo the most is Chelsea. If I were Chelsea...
Needs Ronaldo to come and do what?
To score goals for them.
Chelsea won the Champions League without a striker.
I know. Everybody...
Chelsea don't need Ronaldo.
Last year, they dropped to third. They were distant.
Because they had a striker.
Because who couldn't score goals.
So now they've sent the striker out. They brought back the guy who helped them win the Champions League. Top 9 for them. And then they got Broja. Amano Broja is still there.
I don't know. If Ronaldo went to Chelsea with the way Chelsea play, he scored for fun. But there's a story out there too that Ronaldo. Another thing too. There's a narrative the British press. I listened to Talk Sports yesterday, and I think their analysis was odious. Because they were going on and on. Sometimes you wonder whether people have an agenda against United. I don't know. There's different stories at some swirling around Ronaldo's exit. Yes, I believe that Ronaldo is behaving a very dirty man. He's behaving like a sport little brat, to be honest with you. And I feel as a United fan, don't taint your United legacy. If you want to go. Let Napoli apparently now are putting together
Napoli.
Napoli, yeah.
Napoli.
Yes, Napoli. They're champions in Champions League. Napoli. I think they finished 30. So Napoli. So we'll be looking at Osimhen, Napoli.
Ronaldo has all the way to Napoli.
All the way to Napoli.
Yes. Dropped to Napoli.
He's dropped to Napoli.
But really, there's no connection. I can understand Sporting Lisbon. Oh, that's where he started from.
But Sporting Lisbon cannot afford his wages. Napoli, if they can put his wages together, and they can pay United a fee, then he should go, please, willfully. I'll drive him to Naples myself. So they're looking at making like their new poster, their new Maradona and all that.
I don't think it's
it should go for me.
For me, Napoli makes no sense because you've got, except you want to just raise the profile of the club. Because you already have a player who is younger, who seems to have promise and a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is going to disrupt that. Said that him or Osimhen, one has to move from that position.
Exactly. I know Osimhen is an out and out. Osimhen, can Osimhen play as a 10? He could.
The real hijack FC. Barcelona have activated third level and are now trying to hijack the Marco Cucurella.
You're kidding me.
So Cucurella has been making noise about how he loves Barcelona. Obviously. He's a childhood Barcelona fan, blah blah blah.
Play for Barca
and everything. Yeah, so indirectly saying, Barca, you are spending this money. Come for me now. And you just sold some part of your rights.
If that is true, that would have been the third player that Barca has hijacked from Chelsea. Rafinha.
But Barcelona are playing a dirty game.
No, very dirty. They're dirty.
You wanted Aspilicueta, Alonso, and then you left all those ones, and everybody Chelsea wants. They are snatching instead of taking Aspilicueta and Alonso from them.
They're taking all the younger options.
They are dirty club.
They also because look at the players they signed.
Club.
They brought in Rafinha. He's in his mid-20s.
That was supposed to go to Chelsea.
He's in his mid-20s. Christensen is in his mid-20s. Konde is in his mid-20s. So they're bringing the squad.
Konde is just 22 or 23 or something.
So now you're talking about Cucurella. Alonso is about 30. Aspilicueta is over 30 as well. So they're like, why go older? Why not just come younger?
32.
Because they say how picky they've not been able to offload. Braithwaite is still there. They can't
offload. Piqué has been good to them.
Piqué is their own
beyond playing well. Piqué was the first person to actually accept a pay cut.
Yeah, that's before.
It was when the issue started. Piqué was one of the people that even tried to be like, you know what, guys, let's help the club. They've been good to us. Let's.
Daniel
so
helped them.
They love the club.
Daniel almost time. They showed him the door now.
He's having not call him back.
No, but he's gone now.
There was a 1 year deal now. Even 6 months.
6 months.
So are they supposed to pay him forever?
No.
Service now.
What service? His own contract has expired. Let him go.
Give him small thing again.
No. This one that 1 year they gave him was small thing.
Paddy.
That's the paddy they've done to him.
Oh, wow.
They did the paddy. This calling him back for 1 year, because that 1 year never made sense to me. Never ever made sense to me. Please, all this our merry-go-round, running helter-skelter. Your people have not paid Garnacho.
That's the story. Yes. You know the funny thing. There's no point. You know what they say.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but I want to see you want to shall I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, you don't want to be disrespectful.
I know that his tone has changed.
Yes, I know what
we are waiting. No. Please, your shalayi will want to hear.
No, I'm
interested in this one.
I want to say, hindsight 2020. Garnacho should have been sacked after 2018.
Sorry, that's not what we're saying. The
AFCON.
NFF is owing him. They are owing him salaries.
No, they should pay.
And then the severance fee.
They should pay. They should pay every cob of it. They should pay.
So, but why have they not paid?
I don't, because the first thing says you this was something that was on shaky ground 2018. Then you now give him another deal, which was
we are going to back.
I'm going to
we're just here.
They should pay his money now.
They
are the ones that gave. They should pay his money.
Because before the Nations Cup, you knew you were supposed to pay him money.
Remember the last time we had this conversation?
Yes. We said the same
Mr. Ademola Segun Agbede here was fighting me on top of this NFF have paid. Do you know if they have paid? Do you know if they are not paid?
So now, but I'm not there.
I told you then that they have not paid. And you said, why should you believe me?
Okay. Now I
apologize to the whole world. That you disbelieved me when I said they have not paid. I said, how do you know? Were you there?
Joseph, you have a track record.
What I'm saying, I don't have any track record on this show. On this show, when I say things, I come right all the time. When I say things, I come in fact. When I told you your friend, when I told you your friend, no, Garnacho is right all the time. Garnacho is what we're talking about. Garnacho, don't deflect.
I'm not deflecting.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Garnacho is the whatever here. I told you here he has not been paid. He said, were you there? How do you know? How do I believe you? He has not been paid. Your people, your friends have not paid him.
My friends.
Yes, your friends.
Who are my friends?
Friends.
Who are my friends?
Your friends are plenty there. The NFF board. They are your friends. Because I don't always bring the stories from them for us. They are your friends.
No,
they are owing
sources.
Your what?
The sources are your friends.
Your friends.
Sources. And all I'll
you don't want to use the word friends. I will keep saying they are your friends.
Joseph, in this instance, you're correct.
No. They are your friends. That's the way I told you your friend wanted to run for third term. You told me, how do you know? I told you one of them.
Where
have you seen that? I've not seen anything in the papers to justify that.
It's
statement.
okay. We are here.
It's just allegations.
We are here.
Around.
We are here.
Somebody that has told us hard that it's not running for that time.
But did I tell
some people that are trying to?
Did I not tell you that they didn't want to?
Because based on what platform will you run
the election this year? They want to move it to February next year. Did I not tell you that one as well?
Why would
haven't you heard that some of
the election can't hold this year?
Some of the board members were fighting that the election must hold this year.
The election can hold this year.
Because the question I'll ask is why will Amaju run for a third time based on
what?
But
the question I will ask is if the election is supposed to hold in September,
why is there no electoral committee?
After telling us, and I believe he's a man of his word, that he's not going to seek a third time.
Why is there no electoral committee yet?
You're supposed to.
Why do we have the elections?
It's even very easy. You're supposed to hand over to the electoral committee. Let them run.
Yeah, this is the time. Exactly. If there was a World Cup, if there was a World Cup, we would have said okay.
2 months ago was the time. Because next month is the election.
No, we should do election now. Let's
go. Next month is supposed to be election. There will be no election.
Why would there be no election?
There's no electoral committee.
Forms are not out on sale. As at last week Friday, there were no forms out on sale. So everybody who has declared,
how do you screen them? How do you do all of that?
So are you now suggesting that there's some form of shenanigans?
Oh yes,
that's what you're suggesting.
Yes. Because if the electoral committee has not been inducted, what are you waiting for?
This one is clear. It's clear as daylight.
Yeah, I'm not assuming that.
No.
I'll be very. What's the word? I'll be very transparent.
There is something going on with your friends.
We need to go for a break.
Yes, there's something going on with your friends.
Why do yes,
they are your friends.
The election in 2023, general elections. INEC has said, get your PVCs right. That's the first process.
And the PVC registration process has been going on.
Yeah, when you start getting closer, you start hearing, okay, this is how we're going to run the election. This is there's a timetable.
Where is our own?
Elections supposed to be in September.
Where is our own?
Serious. The timetable is not out.
Or they want to do boju.
They sold forms though.
Yeah.
They started selling forms. People have bought forms, at least for primaries. They've won.
But okay, even if the election doesn't hold, I'm just asking.
But you're not asking, but you know these things.
Even if the election doesn't hold this year and doesn't, how does that
elections hold this year? How can elections
even if elections do not hold this year and hold? But how can we do election in February? Are we not having natural elections in February?
So we can't have elections until after February.
It's as if you don't know this.
As if you don't know. No, and this not your friends. And this not your friends.
Let me tell you something. The eagle does not have a monopoly of. The eagle cannot see what's going on.
It's a lie.
Do you understand?
These are your friends, and you know what is going on.
And how do I know?
You know.
The eagle is putting us on cruise.
You know. You do. We need to go on a break, but you do. They are your friends.
You know what? Even
they are your friends.
My listeners, see how I'm being accused.
Are they your friends or not?
You know these things now.
Are they your friends?
If you don't know, that's a different case.
Listeners,
are they your friends?
I promise you, as I'm going to battle this. Just I will battle them in the halftime. I will battle them. They are going to beg me in the halftime.